It is Matt Combs, Mark Schatz, Chris Sharp, Bob Carlin, Mike Compton. Put your hands together for the John Hartford String Band.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like we got just a bunch of confirmed bachelors in the dancing area up here. We got to do better than this. What's going on? Well, we're the Hartford Stringband, and we're happy to be here with you. John's known for his songwriting, certainly, and this is one of his. Not one of the more elegant ones, but certainly one of the most fun, and you can take part in this if you feel like it. It's called Bring Your Clothes Back Home and Try Me One More Time. The words goes like this right here. Bring your clothes back home and try me one more time. This is your turn. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Sing louder next time. Killed a rooster, she thought it was a duck. She put him on the table with his legs a poking up. Oh, babe, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Here comes that. Well, you know about loving and kissing on down. You're the sweet, dreamiest gal that I've ever been around. Oh, babe, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Here goes Bob.
Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. You can boogie over there, you can boogie over there, you can boogie up there, you can boogie under here. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with everybody. Huh, 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 huh. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Jeff Austin, eat your heart out, boogie with me. He's going to be doing the whole record tonight, by the way, so you should stick around to hear the whole airplane record. You can boogie in the car, you can boogie on the table. Hey, babe, you ain't very able. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Oh, everybody, hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. You can boogie with Eileen, you can boogie with John Hotsy. Hey, babe, you're looking very hotsy. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Everybody now. You can boogie to the concessions. You can buy one of the Hartford books. You can buy our CD. We won't give you dirty looks. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Now back to Mike Compton, already in progress.
She was coming down the stairs going oop-shoop-a-doobie. I was sitting there digging all that flip-flop-de-flooby, oh, babe. About to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home. Try me one more time. Here comes Mark Shatz.
da 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 da.
Well, Mama killed a rooster, she thought it was a duck. She put him on the table with his legs a poking up, oh babe, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mike Compton over there on the magical mandolin. How about that? Are we feeling the spirit of John Hartford today? Is everyone feeling that distinct feeling? I sure am. All right, we're going to do a fiddle tune here that I wanted to introduce somebody first before we get into it. And everybody knows how important the John Hartford dance step was to John Hartford's show. And we've got a very special guest here, is the person that showed John Hartford his dance step, and I'd like to introduce you to Eileen Carson Schatz right over here. John wanted to add that element into his show, and Eileen showed him how to do it, and she's rocking out with her bad self.
And he nailed it, too.
And he nailed it.
Now, Matt,
Yes, Bob.
this is one of those original John Hartford fiddle tunes, isn't it?
It is, and
Do you remember how it goes?
well, see, that's a problem. Is
you sure?
I can't exactly remember how it goes.
Well, I got an idea.
Really? What's that, Bob? Whatever could this idea be, Bob?
Well,
Hey!
I just happen to have a copy of John Hartford's mammoth collection of fiddle tunes, all original tunes with 176 original tunes plus
you say
drawings, photos.
176?
100. And if you order now, we will throw in free the
Yeah.
cover.
The dust
and
jacket.
the rest of the set by the John Hartford
I know.
Stringband. That's
Well,
right. Yeah, yeah.
Now, is there more than just musical information in
That's
here?
right. There's memories, there's photos, drawings, and a few thoughts about the fiddle.
Really?
Yeah,
And I'm seeing a lot of pictures, a lot of
Yeah.
hand-drawn. You're turning it around so they can see.
oh, okay.
You guys tell him it's in his handwriting.
And it's all in
It's
John's
in his-
handwriting.
It's John Lennon would say, it's in his handrota.
Yeah.
It's in his handwriting. It's a
So-
beautiful book, beautifully produced by the Hartford family.
That's right. We have Katie Hartford here.
And Eric.
And Betty. There's Betty Hartford.
Oh, Betty! Hey!
Now, Betty is John's first wife, and I got to tell you, she told me a funny story. And she lived with John when he wrote "Gentle on My Mind," "Gentle on My Mind," the biggest song ever written, for all of us people. And she told me, before John got to that song, he was writing stuff about, oh, little darling, this and that, and just didn't really hit a lick. And then he wrote that tune, and everything just switched. And after "Gentle on My Mind," his whole thing broke wide open, and he became John Hartford. But so there's hope for us all. That's what I took out of that. Well, at any rate, go check out Katie and Betty up there at the concession stand over by the John Hartford Music and Gear Store. And we're going to be signing after the show. We're going to be signing this book. So this is the end of the commercial announcement, but thank you. We're going to play a tune called MISIP that's in the book. That's Eileen Carson Schatz and Mark Schatz on the tap dancing. We're just so happy to have you here.
I just got to say that I love John Hartford with all my heart. And when I was young clogger from North Carolina, we hardly knew what we were doing. He was the first artist of stature that saw what we were and what we were about, and he encouraged me and was a mentor to me for decades. And then I did get to, at a late night party, show him a few steps, and years later he had this inspiration that he saw himself fiddling and dancing at the same time. And I did have the honor of helping him work that up. And I loved him, and I'm so grateful for this festival, and I loved John Hartford String Band. Aren't they really bringing John here for us?
Oh, love you too. Well, we're gonna do a pretty waltz here. So if you got somebody you like to dance with, I'd suggest finding them. Everybody knows John was a river man, and this is one of my favorite songs he wrote called the Delta Queen Waltz. A 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2. We boarded the boat on the breast of the river so wide, and we left old St. Louis on the crest of that brown muddy tide, to the strains of the Delta Queen's band. I found myself holding your hand, the way we had hoped we would do all that summer and fall. Oh, the whistle came out, such a deep, mellow sound in the night, and the echo came back from the shoreline with twinkling lights. There was nothing we really could say. The river had swept us away, like the present hereafter, the warm sound of laughter as we danced to the Delta Queen Waltz. I find myself holding you near, with the night times unfolding. I'm lucky just having you here, as a single wave curls down the shore, waltzing our way across the floor. As our hearts beat assemble, the boat slightly trembles as we dance to the Delta Queen Waltz. Thank you very much. Well, we'd like to introduce you to another member of the John Hartford String Band. Chris was, he joined John, I guess, in the late 90s, and that's when I first met him at Merle Fest. And we just got along great from the beginning, and then it just went downhill from there. But he's a wonderful, my favorite guitar picker. He plays that Lester Flat style thumb. How do I know? Oh, he wasn't talking to me. He's tuning. He's an awful good tuner, too. Ladies and gentlemen, make him welcome here, Mr. Chris Sharp.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Yeah. Oh, right. F, ain't it? Yep. I told you wrong. An F. You told me an F. I did? Yeah, F. I told myself wrong. Pardon me, I've got this new guitar, and it's breaking me in.
I don't think it knows the songs yet, Chris.
All right, here's one of John's songs. I recorded this song in, I want to say, 98. Is that when Good Old Boys came out?
No.
Anyway, it was the first record I did, and Earl Scruggs and John and Mike were on it, and Matt was on it. Anyway, John had told me, once I found out Earl was on it, John had told me before, he said, Here I Am in Love Again is Earl Scruggs' favorite song that I ever wrote. And I thought, well, damn, he's playing on my record and John's on my record. Let's do that one. And so we recorded it, and here it is, called Here I Am in Love Again. I tried to keep from wanting you. I thought this feeling soon would end, that I could get on with this life I live. But here I am in love again. I started to call you twice a day. I even wrote a note I didn't send. I tried not to think of when I brushed your hand, but here I am in love again. Here I am, what can I do? I started out to be your friend. I never meant to feel this way. Here I am in love again. I tried to get you off my mind, but it's so hard now to pretend. The more I try, the more I find. Here I am in love again. Here I am, what can I do? I started out to be your friend. I never meant to feel this way. Here I am in love again. I never meant to feel this way. Thank you very much. We got another old North Carolina boy with us from, I guess he's from New York, New Jersey or New York? Both. Makes his home in North Carolina. He played with John for many years, produced a lot of records with John, for John. And he's probably got the most Grammy nominations of anybody up here. Without having won a Grammy. Please make welcome, if you will, Mr. Bob Carlin.
Thank you. My brother won a Grammy this last year on his first time nominated.
How's that feel, Bob?
Feels lousy.
Yeah, I figured.
Why can't you be like your brother?
We're out of time. I went to Japan with John. That was my first big tour with him. I went to Japan with him in the early 90s. And after every time we would perform from then on, back here in the US, Canada, he'd always introduce the set by saying the following. And I'm surprised Chris didn't already say this, but because he likes to, and so does Matt. He'd say, "We just got back from Japan about 10 years ago. And when we were in Japan, they would translate what I'd say, and I would say, 'We're tickled to death to be here.'" Stop me if you've heard this. And they would translate it into Japanese, and they would tell the audience, "He scratches himself until he dies." Here's one that's a tribute to my adopted state of North Carolina. I've lived there longer than I've lived anywhere in my 65 years on this planet. Hopefully, yeah, Medicare, hey! But hopefully there'll be a few more years, that is. And this is called The Boys from North Carolina. It's all about Earl Scruggs, and I loved it so much I recorded it and titled an album after it, which is not for sale here today, so buy the book instead. Okay, we all ready? Yes, sir. Let's see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some say it comes a-rolling down the hollers of old Ireland and up to the mountains of East Tennessee from back in North Carolina. The Scottish tones and Indian moans and wails the railroad liners. It helps along that old-time song, The Boys from North Carolina. It rolled and growed out in the west, right out in old Missouri. Then took off around the world like lightning in its fury. There ain't no age you sound the string in major or in minor. It disappears all through the years, brings a laugh throughout the tears of the boys from North Carolina. Mike Compton. Kentucky is the bluegrass state. Her sunny skies define her. The western slope of East Tennessee, there nothing could be finer. The northern boys who make nor noise, Mark Schatz, who never could be finer to make that sound and get it down. It helps if you have been around the boys from North Carolina. We stood around the block right back here at the Ryman to hear that lick, the old mule kick from the boy from North Carolina. There ain't no age you sound the string in major or in minor. It disappears all through the years and brings a laugh throughout the tears from the boys. Let's all play it. The old mule kick from the boy from North Carolina. There ain't no age you sound the string from Gastonia back to Charlotte. Still trying to find the place the bird's still talking about. Who played it first of the boys from North Carolina? Hartford Stringband, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Compton over here on the mandolin. Mark Schatz back here on the bass and the sweat. Matt Combs on the fiddle. Chris Sharp on the guitar. I'm Bob Carlin. And, of course, Eileen. Carson Schatz over here on the feet. And we are just so glad that Eileen is here with us. Just so glad. Now back to Matt.
Hey.
Your set already in progress.
Set already in progress. All right, we're going to do a tune that we did on our 2010 record called Memories of John, and it got nominated and summarily lost for a Grammy. So you're not the only loser up here. You're also a collective loser with the rest of us.
Me and Mike lost twice that year.
Wow.
We did.
Two-time losers. Well,
In 1 year.
in 1 year. How about that? Well, we're going to do one of the songs, it's a fiddle tune, and it's in that book, and it's called Skip Wild, or more commonly known as Homer the Roamer. Y'all ready? No. All right. Almost. Okay. Ready? weren't paying attention. All right. Hey, how about Mike Compton?
Thank you, Matt. That was good. You snuck up in me on the end there. It's about ordering a Silvertone guitar through the mail back in the days whenever the postman had to bring him all the mail on a horse. It's called the Silvertone Blues. Watch me, boys. Well, I rode away to Sears and Roebuck, ordered me a Silvertone. The postman brought it on a big black horse in a paper box 4 feet long. My Silvertone, Silvertone Blue. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old Silvertone, the Silvertone, Silvertone guitar blue. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old Silvertone. Here comes Matt. Well, I went downtown last Saturday, down in front of Hartford store. Well, I made me $1 and a dime and a quarter, and I'm going back there for more. Silvertone, Silvertone Blue. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old Silvertone, the Silvertone, Silvertone guitar blue. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I've got my old Silvertone. Who else is it? Look out. Silvertone Blue. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old Silvertone, the Silvertone, Silvertone guitar blues. Well, my baby's gone, but I'm not alone, 'cause I got my old Silvertone.
Well, that's Mike Compton. That was mighty fine. Playing that good Benny Martin music right there. Play it again. Well, this next one's got a lot of the same notes in it.
Just in a different order.
Just in a different order, that's right. Here's another one of those tunes that you haven't heard yet, but it's out of that aforementioned book for sale back there at the John Hartford stand. And hey, there's that lovely tome. And this is one I think that maybe his wife might have given him the title for this one. It's called John, Sell Your Fiddle. Because John was an incessant practicer. You know, he'd have his metronome, his Dr. Beat metronome sitting there on the table, and he'd have it going at about 120 clicks a minute. And then you know, and this going probably about 8 hours a day. So I think he drove his wife Marie up the wall sometimes with that. So I speculate that's where the title came from. Yeah, and he wouldn't shut it off either. In between songs, he'd just be sitting there. Should be called John, Sell Your Metronome. John, sell your fiddle. Let's all say that together. John, sell your fiddle. All right. All right. We got 15 more minutes.
She used to say, I don't understand why you want to play all them old fiddle tunes. They all sound the same, and they all in the same keys, and they all played by funny-looking people. And he'd say, well, that's just exactly what I like about them.
Here's a fiddle tune that John set some lyrics to. He always used to. And now, Mike Compton.
What? Is it my turn?
No.
Oh.
But they're still laughing at you.
No, well, I'm done.
Oh, okay. But they're still laughing at you.
Get a little of his leftover laughter, baby.
No, I don't. Feels like the Grammys.
Soak it in, Bob. It's all you're getting.
You're right, Chris. You're just right. Anyway, he took some lyrics and threw it to this traditional tune called I Wish I Had My Time Again, or I Wish We Had Our Time Again. And you can all sing if you want to. Chorus is pretty easy. Wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time. Right. Like that. Again. Right. Thanks, Mom. We all ready? Okay. Again. That's aggressive behavior.
Hurry up.
Oh, the roads we ran and the folks we knew, the risky things we used to do, now they're all over and I know they're through, and I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time again. And I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our mad cone. Time in the river keep rolling on by. Dear old friends have to turn their eye. I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time again. I wish we had our time. Mike Compton. Say was the thing you told me yesterday was what you meant. You had your way. Wish we had our time again. Wish we had our time again. Wish we had our time again. Wish we had our time. Blossom is this kind of place. It always gets you in the face. We always want to sing when we're on stage. Had our time again. Wish we had our time. That's right. Wish we had our time again. Wish everybody play. Wish we had our time again. Wish we had our time again. Let's play it one more time. Thank you.
right, that was the Royal Box Waltz, written by the man. And we'd like to really thank this festival for having us, and Tom Burkhart especially. He really pulled for us to bring us in and have us play for y'all to celebrate the release of this very special book. And we've got just a few more tunes to play for you, and I play all night.
Cut mine, you ain't sang yet.
How much time do we have?
2 hours. No, 15 minutes.
Okay, we have about, I think we have time. Chris, let's do one.
Yeah, we got time for 3 or 4.
You know, as I sit here taking in the aroma, it dawns on me, where were you people at 15 years ago? Back when I could have enjoyed this. Here's one John liked to do a lot. It's an old song. If I can think of the name of it. It's wrote down here. Girl I Left Behind. I can. It'll be boring if I do.
Well, let's avoid that.
I think
Go
Matt
ahead.
starts it.
Kick it off. D.
I'm spaced out.
Girl I Left Behind. That's fine. Hell, that's more boring than I am. Last night I slept in a sycamore tree with the wind and the rain all around me. Tonight I'll sleep in an old weather with the girl I left behind me. The girl I left, the girl I left, the girl I left behind me. If ever I cross that bridge again, I'll pick her up behind me. Jumped into bed and she covered up her head and she swore that I'd never find her. But I knew damn well that she lied like hell, so I jumped right behind her. The girl I left, the girl I left, the girl I left behind me. If ever I cross that bridge again, I'll pick her up behind me.
All right, that's old Chris Sharp there on that guitar, son. Woo. He can really lay the thumb to it, I'm telling you. Here's a tune that John wrote called Madison, Tennessee, and it's about the place where he lived. One, two, three. I ain't got $10, just these dirty clothes and a rag I borrowed somewhere to wipe my bloodshot nose. My left eye, someone punched it, and now I barely see. To find my way back to my home in Madison, Tennessee. Madison's a good old place. If banjo music is your taste, been living there since '63 in Madison, Tennessee. I haven't got that much to say. I'm on some kind of low. I can hear them horns honking up on Gallatin Road. I put my finger on a map to the roads where I might be. I find the one that takes me back to Madison, Tennessee. Madison's a good old place. If fiddle music is your taste, been living there 63 in Madison, Tennessee. Play, Bob.
Music minus everything.
Behind the fire hall, under a full moon, fiddlers and banjo pickers crammed inside a room, playing songs made popular back in 1953, raising the roof of a little white house in Madison, Tennessee. Madison's a good old place. If country music is your taste, been living there since '63 in Madison, Tennessee. Been living there since '63 in Madison, Tennessee. Yeah. Well, it's been a great pleasure, and on behalf of Mike Compton here on the mandolin, let's give him a little, well. All right, that's better, I guess. And over here, Mark Schatz, ladies and gentlemen, he wants to thank you for being here. Eileen Carson Schatz wants to thank you for being here. So does Bob Carlin, he's right there. Chris Sharp's back there tuning his guitar. He's tickled to death we're here. I'm Matt Combs, and we're going to do 2 more. The second one's our encore, so we'll just get that out of the way, let you know. Here he is, Bob Carlin.
Yes, sir. Don't wish for things to happen because they just might. And here's a song that John wrote, Not About Me. It does talk about a fellow who had loud Hawaiian shirts and two-tone shoes and baggy pants, but it's not about me. And we need you all to audience participate. When we hit the chorus, you all need to go, gone. Sing that, just say that word like that. Gone, yeah. So you all go, gone. Bob's gone with her.
Gone.
Bob's gone with her.
Gone.
Bob's gone with her.
Gone.
And she ain't coming back. This is on, yeah, right, with more vigor. This is on Memories of John. It's called She's Gone and Bob's Gone With Her, if you didn't figure it out yet. You ready? Mm-hmm. Now Bob's got the hat, the loud Hawaiian shirt. Bob's got the two-tone shoes. Bob's got the great big balloony looking pants. Me, I got the blues. 'Cause she's gone. And Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. She ain't coming back. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. And she ain't coming. Mike Compton. I jumped, she held her hand in mine, and traffic ran all down my spine. And watch her eyes dance all around, drive all over this town. Gone! Bob's gone with her. Gone! Bob's gone with her. Gone! Bob's gone with her. Gone! You ain't coming back. She's gone, please, somebody. Gone, I beg of you. Gone, and Bob's gone with her. Gone, Mark Schatz. Mark and Mike. You know, I dreamed I tried to kiss her, I tried to hold her hand. But oh, what a fool I must have been. Bob's come around again. She's gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Ain't coming back. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Bob's gone with her. Gone. Everybody play.
All right, well, this is our last number. Thank you so much for having us, John Hartford Memorial Bluegrass Festival. Come see us at the book table. We'll be signing books for anybody who wants to come and talk about it. And then at 5:30, we're going to be over at the tented stage doing a workshop, talking about stories and playing some more music. And
Got some Memories of John CDs.
and we got some Memories of John CDs as well for sale. That's that Grammy-losing CD that we put out. We're just awful proud. All right, and Eileen's going to teach John steps. So anybody that wants to learn how to do John's shuffle step, Eileen's going to show you. We're going to pass this thing on. Come on, people.
Oh, y'all.
All right, thank you very much. This last tune is called Three Forks of Sandy. Thank you very much. See you later.
The John Hartford String Band, along with Eileen Schatz, John's clogging teacher, Matt Combs, Mark Schatz, Chris Sharp, Bob Carlin, Mike Compton. Give it up for them, please. They got to get going because Matt Combs is going up to be with Katie Hartford. They're going to be signing copies of the Fiddle book that we've been talking about, the Mammoth Collection of Fiddle Tunes.